Let's take a closer look at Haiti's security situation. 2,000 Haitians have been killed in gang violence so far this year. There are around 200 gangs in Haiti, with at least half based in the capital, Port-au-Prince. An estimated 60% of Port-au-Prince is controlled by two armed groups known as G9 and GPEP. Residents who live in their strongholds report being under constant threat of murder, abduction, extortion and sexual violence. Michael Deibert joins us live from Baltimore, Maryland. He's a journalist and author of Haiti Will Not Perish. So we know their names, but take us through a little bit about who these gangs are.
Sure. Those two coalitions that you mentioned, G9 and GPEP, they're kind of a loose amalgam of various gangs around the city. And what we've seen most recently over the past weekend in terms of the displacement is you have a gang from a group called, from an area called Grande Ravine, pushing into a neighborhood called Cafoufoué, trying to basically push those people out. So they will have a clearer routes for their kidnapping enterprises and also routes towards a couple neighborhoods that have risen up against the gangs since about April in a movement called Bois Calais, which means chop wood, basically, in Creole.
Now, these gangs have quite a history of association with political figures, leaders who either use them, set them up. Today, how beholden are these gangs to political figures, or is it the other way around?
I think you still definitely have connections between economic and political actors in Haiti and the gangs themselves. I would say the gangs have a greater deal of autonomy than they did in the past because, they have an enormous amount of money they've been cultivating through their various illegal enterprises since there has been a real vacuum of state security. I think there's been a lot of, ostensible connections between the interim government that's in place now and another gang called Crasier Barrier, which is based in another area of Port-au-Prince from the Grande Ravine gang.
The Secretary General of the UN wants a multinational force to go to Haiti. Do you think there are enough countries interested in that?
I mean, what I've seen so far is that the kind of base of the force would be constituted by Kenya, and Jamaica and the Bahamas also said they would send police. I think what's been kind of bandied about is the idea of having a tactical support for the Haitian police rather than a traditional peacekeeping mission, such as you have seen in Haiti in the past or in Democratic Republic of Congo or somewhere like that.
Mm. How would this multinational force be different from sending peacekeepers, something the Secretary General was clearly said he didn't think was a good idea right now?
I think it would be much smaller and much more targeted into supporting the police in specific operations rather than, trying to solve all of the problems, so to speak. I mean, I think the thing in Haiti right now is you really have a situation where you can maybe get some temporary security relief, but unless it comes along with a kind of political and more judicial and legal reform, it's going to be very short-lived, unfortunately.
How important is it to sort out, then, the political situation? You have currently a leader who hasn't really been endorsed democratically. Will any force going in there be seen as somehow coming to prop him up?
I think that's the great danger, and that's the needle they kind of have to thread, is that while there is certainly a need for security support for the Haitian police, that support cannot be seen as propping up or legitimizing this government that has no legal or constitutional right to hold the office that it holds.
All right. Thank you so much for your thoughts on that. Michael Deibert.
Thank you.